Here comes the second episode of Port FC International, a monthly English content from Port FC Official. In this episode, I'm sitting with one of the most well-known figures in Thai football who played an important role in the success of Thailand national team, especially in the ASEAN Cup 2020. And apparently he needs no more introduction. Here is Coach X Wasapon Kaew-Phalik. สวัสดีครับพี่เอก
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ
So today we just want to dig into your personal life, especially in football. First of all, is this your first English interview?
No, it's not the first one. I've had many English interviews before. I had one already in the ACL when we went to play John Book.
Oh, I see. But for Port FC channel, is this your first time?
Right, of course, yes, first time.
So this must be an exclusive video for our fans, especially for the foreign fans. But for the local, don't worry, we have subtitles here, so we can make sure that you guys can understand and have full experience watching Port FC International. I'm pretty sure many people would have seen you in many occasions, like in football.
Right.
Can you please sum up your football journey?
Yeah, I think I've been involved in Thai football for now 16 years. Of course, I first started in 2009 when I was an interpreter for the national team, when Brian Robson was the coach then. And after that, it's been a long journey, 16 years until now.
Where did your passion in football come from?
Yeah, I think obviously I started loving football when I was a kid, and obviously I studied in England for 14 years.
Yeah.
I went there, I studied since 11 years old, and I spent 14 years in England.
Yep.
So of course my love for football was since I was young.
Yeah.
And of course England is full of passion.
For sure.
Yeah. So of course I grew with that. I grew up with the football fans, English style, you know. And of course I took that back with me. Since I was young, I was a big Man United fan of Eric Cantona era.
Yeah.
And I started with that, and of course I went to see many games in different stadiums, but of course Old Trafford is the best one. So yeah, my love for football was clear, and I studied in England. You have to play football,
For sure.
play different sports
Yeah.
since prep school, high school, and university. So I was involved in football for since I was young. Yeah.
So have you ever thought of being a professional football player?
Yeah, I mean, I never got into that career path of being a professional player. I played for the school team, university team, but never really went on from that.
What about coaching? Was it always your thing?
Yeah, I mean, having grown up with the football knowledge since I was young, I came back after university from London, and when I got back here, I got the chance to be interpreter for Brian Robson, which was like a dream job for me at the time. Because of course Brian Robson was the
Man United legend.
Man United legend, ex-England captain. So it was actually a perfect job for me. And after that, of course, being involved as an interpreter, I started to get more experience, and from then on I started taking coaching courses, coaching license from GCBA, and now I'm done with my pro license.
As a former interpreter or a translator, does this help you in terms of acquiring the license, like until the pro license?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think different people have different starting points. For me it was being an interpreter, and obviously it was then the national team. I was involved with many quality players, and people actually know me as an interpreter. But 16 years on now, I think everyone knows me now as a coach.
You've never been a professional football player before. Is there like a challenge in terms of communication to the player?
Yeah, no, not really, because I think I have enough knowledge of football, and having grown up playing football in England was probably the best place to learn about football, and then it was no problem to go from interpreter to be a coach.
Talk about your role at Port FC. What's your role specifically here?
Yeah, I mean, before I joined Port FC, I had a few offers to actually become a head coach. which is actually my aim, my target
Yeah.
in my career to become a head coach. But obviously, I had this opportunity as well to become a team manager for Port FC for a short term until the end of the season. So I saw it as a good challenge to learn something new, because to join somewhere at middle of the season is not easy.
Yeah.
So I thought I would take this opportunity to become the team manager here and learn a different side of football.
Yeah.
And I've learned a lot in this 4 or 5 months now that I'm here since the beginning of the year.
Since you joined the club, what impresses you the most here?
Yeah, I think when I joined here, most of the players know me already. It's the same goes as me knowing all the players before.
Yeah.
And obviously many of them are national team players, and I worked with them when I was assistant coach for the national team for 2.5 years with Mano Poking, who was the head coach then. So what impresses me here, of course, is the quality of the players here. We have international players, Thai and different nationalities. So I knew already before I came that would be a high level of quality here in the team.
Here at Port FC, we have like our fans are like really aggressive, like type of like hard man,
Yes.
like the English fans. Is
Yeah.
this one of the reasons you choose to join Port FC?
Yeah, I think what's unique here is we have fans from different nationalities, different foreigners. I think from all over the world. And this is probably the only place you can enjoy this atmosphere in the middle of Bangkok, you know. And especially in Klong Toei here, we have so many different background of fans that come to support us every game, and to get a full stadium here is like no other places, you know, because the stadium is small, there's no tracks around the pitch, and every home game you get that. It's like having a 12 player here to support us. Yeah.
If you get a chance to become a head coach, are you ready?
Sure. I think actually my main goal in life was obviously first to finish the pro license, which I did that last year. And of course, after I finished the pro license, I would be ready to become a head coach. And of course, I think I've learned many things under different coaches with Brian Robson when I first started my football journey, then Winfried Schaefer, with Mano Poking, then as assistant coach.
Yeah.
And then after, as people know me, I spent 10 years now under Mano as assistant coach, since national team, since Army, Supanburi, Bangkok United, and of course Thai national team 2.5 years. So obviously my football philosophy is of course very similar to Mano, because I worked with him for 10 years actually. That's a long time. But of course we have we have different idols, you know. I mean, the football philosophy is the same, but we have different idols in coaches.
Okay, who's your idol?
My one is Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
Of course, you're Man United fans.
Yes, sure. Yes, but he was Pep Guardiola. A bit different, but I mean, just for the character, Jose Mourinho was of course for me my favorite coach.
You kind of like to focus more on the defending part, and also, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
result oriented.
My football philosophy is attacking, of course. Having worked with Mano for 10 years, and it's always been attacking football. But I love to learn the defensive part from Mourinho, you know, because he is the best at defensive job. And I would love to mix that together and find the right balance.
We have a couple of rising stars here, like the young players. We've seen Fan Nathakit Posi and Mickey Pakawat, who got a chance to play in the last couple of games. What do you see in these players?
No, I think it's great to have young players where you can develop them and start a little by little. They learn from the senior players here. For Nathakit, he has the best role model here in Bodin. Bodin is one of the best left wingers in Thailand. No better player to learn from. In the club, you see him training every day. You train with him on and off the field. He's a top professional. So for Nathakit to learn is the best place for him to be. Same with Pakawat. He's also a good left-footed player.
Uh-huh.
I see him in my time here already. He has a big potential.
Uh-huh.
We have different players. In Sitar also, he's a great midfielder. Chaya Pipat also we have here. So we have many young players who are really have good future for the club, and we hope that they develop into better player by training with quality players here in the club. And Tirasak also. I
Tirasak,
forgot, yes.
right? He almost right now. The moment we're filming, he's chasing the top scorer for like the Thai player.
Right. No, he's a really good player, good striker, which is hard to find at the moment in Thailand. We actually have a few good strikers in Thailand who are ready to be the next big thing, like to be close to aim for the level of Tirasil, who is for me one of the best strikers in Thailand.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has been in the national team with Tirasil. He's learning from him. He's learning from players here. So for him, I hope he will develop to be one of the best strikers in Thailand in the future.
Many people say Tirasak is better with being a substitute player. Why is that? What's your opinion?
I think you've heard many people comparing him to like Solskjaer of Man United, where he's a better player coming on from the substitutes bench.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to. I think what you get from that is that he can see, he can study the game better from the sub, and then when he come on, he has that energy as a young player to attack the weak points of the opposition, and I think he's really good at that, and he's a natural striker. You have to, as a coach, I think you have to try and get him to perform when starting the game. But yeah, so whoever is the coach, that is actually the target, because he cannot just be a good substitute player. He has more quality than a substitute player.
But is that like part of the psychology? Because you know, sometimes when you're on a bench, like you see your friends are playing and you feel like more hungry, like you really wanna play, and then when you get the chance, like you kind of like perform better.
I mean, I worked with him in the national team before I came here, when we called him up, and I mean, for him also to develop that psychological side, he has to develop more and to be hungrier to start the games and try to do better. Yeah.
Your target with Port FC for next season and in the future?
I hope to be here still next season, and which role we'll have to see. I'm still not sure, but I've learned already as a team manager here at my time here, which is something new for me because I've been coaching all along. But so we have to see. But of course, if I'm here, then of course we would love to challenge for the title next season. That has to be our target for a big club like Port. On the league side or on the cup side, we have to challenge for all the trophies. We are good enough. We have many good players here, and we hope to bring many good players in for next season. And yeah, we need to challenge for that title.
Last question. Can you say something to the fans?
Yeah, I think, we're filming this before the last game, but tomorrow I hope that all the fans will be here to support us. And I hope many more foreign fans come to support us. You are as important as the Thai fans here.
Yeah.
I think it's great to have you guys here. I mean, after the game, I see you guys here on different sides of the pitch, and that is great for the atmosphere, for the diversity of fans in this stadium, and it's bringing that uniqueness into the fans for Port FC, and I hope more and more join us, and especially the last game and for next season, and to push us to do well and even better next season.
All right, guys, this is pretty much all about Coach X Wasapon Gyalpalik, and wish you all the best for the next season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ครับ
Halo, ini Port FC International. Tolong like, share, and subscribe. Saya berharap kedatangan kalian semua di stadion.